You say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. No, not those temptations. Welcome back to Work the Pole. I am Billie Jean. We are up to our 6th part of the masterclass flow. Look at you guys, you are almost there. So, as always, the masterclass flow is it's an 8-part flow that comes with the Steel Mace Flow Level 1 certification. Now, just knowing the flow doesn't mean you are a certified Level 1 Steel Mace coach. You have to do a lot more. But, you know, we're just going over it, so let's have a little fun. So, again, like I said, we are up to part 6 of the masterclass flow, and today we are talking about the Power Archer Flow. That sounds badass, right? So, as always, again, the flows all represent one aspect of our daily lives, something that we have, like some type of challenge that we may have to face. And I like to think of this as sort of an interpretive dance. It's, the flow tends to give a visualization, a representation of the theme that we are talking about, which today is temptation. So again, Power Archer Flow represents the power of temptation and utilizing your heart to thwart, to banish temptations. That's the word of the day, thwart. I love that word. But yes, using your heart. So what is temptation? Now, when we think of temptation, we automatically think something bad. And that's not always the case, even though that's what we're talking about today. But it's not always the case. Like, for example, I am tempted, I have the temptation to open up a new gym location. I'm tempted to ask that guy out on a date, you know? So it's not always a bad thing. However, in this situation, what we're talking about today, we're going to use temptation as the desire or the will to do something most likely unwise and unwise. That's what we're talking about here. So we can face temptation in all parts of our life, in our relationships, temptation to do something wrong, to cheat, in our jobs, and especially in our training, our Mace training. So what I like to do is, like for example today, it's very cold outside. It's very cold, you can't see, but I'm very cold right now, and I'm tempted to stay in bed. However, I have to use my heart to thwart that temptation. Use what's in your heart. Why did you start flow? Why did you start training? You know, you have to resist. This temptation is going to be coming at you everywhere, and you have to resist it, right? So our Mace training, it takes dedication. There's going to be temptation to stay home. When you're flowing with your Mace, you need lots of room, so most of the time you have to go outside. Again, like I said, it's very cold today, but I made a commitment. Remember our flow about honoring commitment, the diamond transition flow? All right, so here we are. We're going to start by describing what the hands are doing. As always, we're going to talk about what the feet are doing, and then we're going to put it together, and we'll have the Power Archer. All right, so let's start by talking about what the feet are doing in this flow. I'm going to drop off my Mace here, and again, you can use any pound Mace you want. This is my 10-pound here. Drop this baby off. Let's talk about our feet. Very simple. Let's go into a side lunge here. Diagonal, 1 foot port straight, and now we're off to the other side. See how easy that is? So that's our feet. Now when we add the hand movements in, we're going to start here. Now again, this is not going to be a full breakdown of every single Steel Mace Flow movement. If you want that, you have to contact me separately. But right now, let's just have a little fun with the Power Archer Flow. So we're going to start here in our crossbody top, right? We're going to push out our arrow. Nice. We're going to bring it back in and down to crossbody bottom. Now, one thing that we have to remember is the heart. So like when you make a promise to someone, what's the first thing you say? I cross my heart and I hope to die. So let's go ahead and let's cross our heart and let's make a promise to whenever temptation comes around us, we're gonna fight it off. So check this out here. Here's the temptation. Fight it off, right? And bring it back, cross your heart, and drop down to crossbody bottom. And now we're off to the other side. Fight off the temptation. Push out your arrow, right? Bring it back, retreat, cross your heart. You see that? Crossing my heart. So now let's put it together with the feet. So we're going to start here in our step 2. Okay, we push out our arrow, we bring it back, cross your heart, and shift over to the other side. And now we're all set up. Power Archer. So here we are here. Cross your heart and drop it down. Let's practice the Power Archer flow for a few seconds. now, as always, let's attach the Power Archer flow seamlessly to the end of our other 5 flows and see what that looks like here. So parts 1 through 6 of the masterclass flow. You have resisted temptation. You have thwarted temptation. Wonderful. All right, so again, that's it here. We got 2 more. You guys are almost ready to do the whole 8-part flow. Next time we come back, we'll be standing tall, standing proud, practicing our balance, okay? So get ready. I'm Billie Jean. I'm going inside. It's cold.